All right. Take 512. Hi. I'm Andrew. I'm the DM for the Dunderheads. I wanted to give a bit of a preface for this video saying that this is going to be a gothic horror adventure, meaning there are going to be some more adult themes such as child abuse and suicide. So, viewer discretion is advised. Still going? Or not? I can't even hit a button. You all, for whatever reason, whether you are walking from one town to another, you live in the woods, or have just been laywayed for whatever reason, find yourselves deep in the woods. Some of you may be together, some of you may not. Any takers on that option? All right, so we got Morgan and Alex together. Yeah. So, as you guys are making your way through the woods, wherever you may or may not be from, you notice the woods start to change. The trees get tighter together as the weather gets colder. There becomes a fog that is kind of constantly clinging to the ground and getting more and more pervasive. At first, this is mildly worrying, but as you go and you go to turn around and make your way back, the trail doesn't look quite the same. And you guys spend a few hours wandering these woods, trying to figure out how to get back to where you were from. And then as the day gets longer and longer and starts to turn to night, you guys hear the definitive sound of wolves. And at first they start out far away, but then you can start to hear them through the underbrush and starting to get closer and closer, and you begin to pick up your pace, trying to outpace them. You're running. And then eventually you break out into a clearing and you all see each other. So you guys break into this clearing, you guys see each other from the other side of this weird road, and there's this sound of running water off to your guys' north up here. Everybody go ahead and roll me a d20.
Let's go! Oh, I'm so excited.
For those playing on D&D Beyond, go ahead and just tell me what the number was.
16.
16.
It's on the lower left-hand side when you're on D&D Beyond save.
Oh, I see. Okay. Whoa. 11.
11. All right. Chad, can you please tell me what the others see?
Which way?
What does your character look like as he kind of like breaks through the woods?
Oh, 5'9" tiefling, red, black eyes, got a long dark robe on. I got 2 curly horns. They kind of go out a little bit. They're not like ram horns per se, but they're kind of the same shape. Yeah. And he's bald.
And he's bald. Okay. Morgan.
You see a half-elf female. She's got long blonde hair and a tight ponytail. She's got traveling but business casual clothes on. And she's completely professionally did up.
Okay. Peyton.
Sorry. You know, I never thought about my attire. Now that I think about it, but my skin color is cotton white. My hair is Oxford blue, 20 inches long, and green eyes, and 5'8" at 130 pounds. If that helps. I'm a human / Kalishtar, right?
You're a Kalishtar, yes.
Okay. I didn't know if I was also human. I don't know if that makes sense.
D&D wise, they are distinctly different.
Okay.
All right. And Alex.
You see a 5'10", 220-pound half orc wearing pretty boring but well-maintained chainmail armor. She has a long sword and a shield, and she's kind of defensively postured around. What is it, Lacey?
Tracy.
Tracy, that's what it is.
Okay. You guys break into this clearing. You guys kind of lock eyes. All of you guys have been running for about 10, 15 minutes now, and you can hear that these wolves are still closing in. While you don't really know where you're at, you guys see across from this little field here people in probably the same predicament. Is there anything you say to each other?
Where the hell did you guys come from? I was in my hovel. I blinked. And I was in the woods and I heard wolves, so I ran. Where the fuck did you guys come from?
We've just been on like the main trading routes, you know, just like the main roads here. What are you guys doing here?
Running.
I've just been wandering. Like I do. Naturally.
Are y'all any good in a fight?
I mean, I tend to keep to myself. I don't fight much.
I can run. I can throw things. I think I'm good at fighting.
All right.
So we're like closer to them, out from where the tree line is.
Okay. You should be able to pick up and move your tokens as you wish.
Oh.
Okay. Is everybody where they would like to be?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys kind of have that brief interaction, you start closing the distance into each other. What is everybody's passive perceptions? So there's going to be 10 plus your perception modifier.
15.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
11.
11. Peyton.
15.
15. All right. So, Trixie and Tracy, you guys notice.
It's just tricks. By the way.
Sorry. My bad.
You're good.
Walking forward on this bridge to your guys' north is what looks to be a giant direwolf. Just coming into view.
I will point it out to everyone. We got an ugly one over here, guys.
Shit, she really never saw Tracy too. What the fuck?
We sound like a cereal if you put it together.
This wolf lets out a very loud howl, but then sits on its haunches, its eyes kind of glowing this odd red, and the tips of its fur seem to be almost like embers as it moves. Kind of flashes of cinder start to fall from it, but it's not making a move towards you. But the sound of the other wolves are getting very, very close. You have one turn to prepare yourselves before this closes in.
Oh my gosh, hold on, let me look at my stuff.
Do we fight or do we run?
I can't. They're not. Are we 5 or 10 squares? 10 feet squares.
5 foot squares.
Okay.
I wanna use bless. I think.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm checking.
I have a question when Morgan's done. Or
You
Tracy.
can go ahead. Do it. Go ahead.
My mind link didn't give me amount of feet to be able to communicate telepathically. Is it gonna be like what, 30 feet? I don't know.
Great question.
Because when I copied it from 5e, 5e tools, it just says a number of feet.
Okay, so it's 25 feet plus 5 feet per level. So you are at 25 feet for now. Is what it looks like.
What?
You have a range of 25 feet on it.
And that's not enough.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's 3.5, not 5e.
Things never change.
Come on. I know I'm asking my computer a lot. No, that's not it either. While I'm looking this up, is there anything else you guys want to prepare with?
I lied about bless and I meant guidance, and I'm just gonna tap him on the back and what was his name? I'm gonna tap Tallow on the back and just give him a quick guidance.
Okay.
Her.
So that means that within the next minute, if you make a roll, you can add a d4 to it on one ability check of your choice.
Kalistar. Okay, you can speak telepathically to any creature you see, provided the creature is within a number of feet equal to 10 times your level. So you're level 1, so it's 10 times 1. So 10 feet.
Yeah. So I gotta be. Oh god, that's gonna suck.
To speak telepathically, yeah.
No, but I mean that could go wrong.
Huh?
So fast.
Oh. All right. Anything else before we kick this off?
So when you say prepare, you're talking about spells and stuff, right?
There's any buffing, anything specific you'd like to do, like around the terrain? Do you want to get into a particular formation? Do you want to hold an action? Do you want to do any of those things? Oh, Alex is new, so this gives me a perfect chance to explain what those things mean. You can do this thing that's called readying an action. For you as a fighter, it might be a good thing for you to ready an attack action for when something gets in range. So then you can use your reaction, which is a different thing in the turn order, I guess. So you get an action, a bonus action, and a reaction each turn. So if you're going to hold your action, that means you are foregoing your turn, quote unquote, but when something happens that would trigger that action, you then use your reaction to do it instead.
Kind of like XCOM, okay.
The only thing that you lose in that is your movement. So if you decide to hold an action and you didn't move at all, your movement is just kind of forfeit. So if you're going to make that decision, you want to place yourself wherever you want to be.
Okay, so I can move?
Yeah. All right.
I would like to ready a throwing axe attack. Is that possible?
Sure. As soon as something comes within range?
Yeah.
You got it. No problem. Anything else?
I had a question. Swapping out weapons, is that an action? Like if he throws his hand axe and he wants to swap out for another weapon, is that an action?
So you get an item interaction each turn for free. So that includes like drawing a weapon, something like that. So
Cool. Right.
Should be fine. All right. Unless anybody has any objections, could you please go ahead?
Sorry, I want to be in. I was waiting for everyone to finish. I want to be in the bush. Is that okay?
Sure. Go and roll me a stealth check.
Oof. 9. My
9.
sticking out of the bush.
So You start to wiggle your way into the bush, and you think you're doing a great job until you hear a twig snap behind you.
Oh, okay. Book.
As you look to either side of you, you realize you are being flanked by 2 wolves.
I'm within 10 feet. Can I talk to them?
They don't seem too inclined on listening. I'm gonna need everybody to roll me initiative.
Bitches. I'm gonna die already. That's fucked up. Oh, God. I hate...
Oh, that cart and horse isn't supposed to be there. That was just in case somebody had one.
And from here it looks like it's the wrong side. That's a 3 minus 1. That's a 2.
Bro. Morgan.
I'm so okay with burning a 1 right here.
Okay, so to roll initiative, what do I do?
What is
Oh,
So there should be a section on your D&D Beyond sheet that just says initiative. Yeah, there you go. You got 12.
show up? No, I didn't. How do I? Oh, you have to do it there. Well, I got 2.
I gotta roll some initiative for these guys really quick.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Sheesh! That's a big boy.
Jeez, they killed it on the initiative.
You're doing that with crap whatever. I ran out a lot faster than I expected.
Oh.
All right. So, turn 1. This wolf here is going to run forward towards Deacon. That would also trigger Talo's held action. So if you'd like to make an attack, you can.
I would like to hold off.
Hold off for now? Okay. Feet. Alright. Boom. Unfortunately for this wolf, it was just shy of actually being able to get to you, so it's going to move up to right about here, and that's going to be the end of its turn. I'll bring it to the one right next to Trix, who is going to make a bite attack. Does an 11 hit?
What's it going off the AC, right?
Yep.
Fail.
All right, nice. I'll bring to this other wolf's turn, who's going to start dashing in. They're going to be going straight for Talo. They get to here. Would you like to use your held action?
Not yet.
All right. They use a dash to get right up next to you instead. In fact, they're going to kind of get around you here. Bring to the other wolf's turn, who's going to go for Tracy.
If I'm within range.
You certainly are. Go for it.
Alright. So oh, is that
You got to roll to hit first. So you want to do the hit slash DC roll.
I see that.
22 to hit. We'll take that 9 slashing damage too. You use your reaction, you throw that axe, and you land solidly in this thing's shoulder as it is running in. Trace, you hear this loud yelp as it is about to tackle into you. It's still going to get its attack off, but it is hurt pretty bad. Does an 18 hit?
That's my armor class.
Yeah.
All right, meets beats.
Yes.
Is going to deal 8 points of piercing damage. And go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
That's a big boy.
I'm working.
Okay. Strength saving throw. How do we do this? Right here. This one? I don't know how to actually roll
No,
it.
you did it. You did it
I
correctly.
did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
All right. So Talon manages to make a large chunk out of this wolf. This wolf also takes a large chunk out of Tracy. Though you do not get ripped down to the ground by it. You are still standing. That's going to be the end of that wolf's turn. It's looking pretty rough. All right. This wolf on the other side of Trix is going to make a bite attack.
Bitch.
20 to hit.
Cool.
Or 8 points of piercing damage. Go on, make me a strength saving throw, please. I'm covering it up. Get out of here.
And 10.
10. All right, that is not quite enough. You are knocked prone.
Okay, what's that mean for me right now?
You're on the ground and attacks against you have advantage.
Okay, so, okay.
All right. Also, Tracy, can you go ahead and make me a con saving throw?
I've done 2 this turn now. That's my favorite.
13, that's fine. So, guidance is a concentration spell, meaning when you take damage, you
that's
need to
right.
concentrate on it. So I wanted to see if your guidance was going to keep up. All right.
Fair.
That'll bring it. Oh, I accidentally skipped that wolf's turn. Well, they're going to start making their way in. As far as they're going to get.
It's gonna be a very short campaign. Jeremy's not gonna make it.
Or if he gets
Trix.
to be the hero.
Okay. What are... Second wind gets me to escape without getting hit, correct?
No, second one gets you HP back, so it's a D10 plus 1. D10 plus your fighter level.
Can I use that and then fight, or is that
Yeah.
also an action? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... 1d10 plus 1?
Yep. 1D10 plus 1.
So 5.
All right, 5 HP back.
Okay. So second wind is used. Oh shit. Are you touching my stuff?
Yeah.
Stop it.
How rude.
You want me to play, right? Okay. I want to use, I want to dual wield, or... Sorry. I want to use both my daggers.
Okay.
So I have it listed as 1. So if I roll 1, is it only for 1 dagger, or is it going to be for both?
It'd only be for 1 dagger per.
Okay,
And
so I need to
unfortunately,
roll-
you've used your bonus action, so you can't do your offhand attack this turn. So you only have one attack.
Oh, 2 weapon fighting is different. Okay. Oh, that's what I was trying not to do. Okay.
Hey, we're new characters, new stuff. If you'd like to do a little bit of retcon, we can do that. We can take the HP away and let you do your
No.
attacks and stuff. Okay.
Who's the one that attacked me? That
This
actually got
one.
me?
Oh, wait.
Alright,
Sorry, this one.
Okay. So, this one?
Yep.
That bit me.
Yep.
Okay. If I move, attack of opportunity for the other guy. So I'm just gonna dagger this guy. I didn't
19.
do that right? Did I? Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
19 hits and 4 damage. You got it.
Wow, it's rolling
Very
a 4.
nice.
All right.
Can I? Okay.
No, what else you got?
I was to say, can I leave my dagger in him?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold on to it, but I have my dagger stuck in him.
Kind of trying to use your body weight to push him off you type of a deal.
Yeah.
Cool. You got it. Tallow.
Okay, so the wolf to my left he's probably gonna get something if I try to move away from him, correct?
Yep, they get what's
Attack
called
of
an attack of opportunity. So basically, if you step out of somebody's attack range in the middle of combat, they can use their reaction to hit you.
Okay. I'm going to throw my second axe at the wolf attacking Tracy.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me just real quick. So attacks per turn 1. So I could use a disengage action. Is that correct?
Disengage would be your action, meaning you would not be able to make an attack.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I would like to throw my axe then.
You got it.
My second axe. And that is a. Alright, so roll to hit.
23, that'll do it. Go and roll for some damage.
Rolling damage.
9 points of damage. That is one dead dog. So as Tracy manages to like shove this wolf back up off her, you rear back with your second axe, throw it, and Tracy, you see it embed in the side of this thing's head as it just goes limp and hits the ground.
It's on my coat.
Get over it.
All right. That's your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
I couldn't do like an intimidate or anything like that because that's an action as well, right?
So I run a soft stats can be bonus actions. So if you'd like to intimidate, go ahead.
I'd like to intimidate the wolf. Do I have a range on intimidate or?
So there's no set anything to that. It'd be more that
it
it's
doesn't
whatever
look like a
can
spell.
see or hear you, really.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's pretty badass. All right. Then I would like to try and intimidate, anything in my area.
Okay. How do you try and intimidate them?
By yelling at them.
Okay, you got it. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation. 3. There's a moment where you pull out your weapon, you start bashing against your shields. You've now thrown both your axes, and you're kind of just screaming at the top of your lungs at them. And they stop and they stare at you, but then they stare past you at this bigger wolf that's just been sitting there watching. And you get the idea that they are far less scared of you than they are of that. But good try. All right, that'll bring to this wolf's turn, who is going to dash out. They are going to get basically right where that dead wolf was. I'm sorry, Tracy.
Oh.
We're going to see how this goes. 9, that will miss. Ooh. So as you're backing up from this dead body, this other wolf starts running its way in and gets a little distracted by this odd show of force up in the north and manages to miss a little bit. That does make it your turn, though, Tracy.
Okay. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I'm gonna healing word myself for a bonus action. Let's see, how do I press this?
Geez, 7 points of healing. Nice. You're almost back up to full.
so I gotta go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I am. And then I will use my mace. I can't use 2 spells in one turn, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, you can do a spell and a cantrip in the same turn.
So I could do Sacred Flame right now?
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. Then I'll do that.
All right, who you sacred flaming?
I guess that is kind of an option. I was thinking the one right next to me.
I assumed. I just want to double check. All right, dexterity saving throw. 15. They make it.
Dang it, for that one radiant damage. And then, yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right, you got it. Deacon.
All right. I want to cast Hex on the wolf directly above me for my bonus. And then I want to cast the Green Flame Blade on the same wolf.
Let's go.
It's just a d20 to attack, right? To see if I hit.
D20 plus your
rusty.
attack modifier.
Oh, well. I don't know what my attack modifier is. It is...
Probably not enough. Unless you have some crazy mega build that I don't
4.
know.
Woo!
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
All right. What's your weapon look like?
Now here's where I was a little confused. Is it something you summon, or does it just come off of the weapon that you have?
Green Flame Blade is normally you're imbuing the weapon you currently have with extra force.
Okay, it's technically a mace, but the head of it flames green.
Okay, you got it. Rear back, green mace in hand, swing. It does manage to dodge a little bit. All right. Big direwolf isn't going to be taking a turn. That will bring it to the wolf in front of Deacon. He's going to make a bite attack. All right, 18 to hit. For 9 points of piercing damage. Go and give me a strength saving throw. Oh, wait, that just brings you to 0 immediately. Jeez Louise. All right, and with that, Hex would go.
Ooh, big bites.
Wait, what?
Bites you back.
Hey, Peyton, out of curiosity, why does your thing say 0 on it now?
Oh, was that not towards me?
No.
No, I got riggedy wrecked.
Yeah, it rolled pretty well. Rolled above average. Unfortunate. That would be the one next to Peyton now. All right, 6 will miss. The one next to Tallow. 9 will miss. That one's dead. The other one next to Peyton. 9 will miss. And then this other wolf is going to finally close in the gap. Oh. Or maybe not, because my Roll20 doesn't like to cooperate with me now. There we go. They're going to close the gap with Tallow here. Boom. Oh. Chrome's not having fun all of a sudden. There we go. 6 will miss. Goddamn. All right, Trix, it's your turn.
I still have my knife or my dagger in this one, right?
Yeah, you still do.
I'm gonna take it back out and stab him again.
Okay, let's go.
Did you AC.
Yep. 20 to hit for 6 points of piercing. It is on death's door. You still have your bonus action for your offhand attack. That'll do it. Amazing.
Can I drag myself to his body so I'm in another square without getting attacked?
Unfortunately not.
Shit. I tried.
It's still good though. I like to think that you had one hand up, kind of like moving its muzzle away from you as you bring that dagger back out, plunge it back in, it yelps, and it's trying to run away now as you flip the other dagger up and stab it in the back of the neck, not letting it get away. Tallow.
Just keep in mind if you move out of someone's, like, if you move out of any of the wolves' range, you're gonna get a attack.
Yeah. I am going. Oh, what did I just do?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and,
never
and
mind.
you do still have that guidance. So.
What does that do for me again?
It gives you get to roll a d4 in addition to any ability check. Does that include like attacks?
Yes. I believe so.
So if you do miss and you were close, roll a d4 and see if it gets you the hit you needed.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to attack the wolf to the southeast of me with my longsword. I'm just going to swing at it. Where is my button for that? Action save this. Okay. So, to hit.
12 just misses, but if you add that D4.
Let's see. Alright, let me roll a d4 real quick. I got a 1.
Its AC is literally 13. That's just enough.
Oh, sweet.
All right, 7 points of damage. That's a good chunk. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
All right, you got it. I'll bring to this wolf, who's going to, again, try and bite Tracy. Six, they miss. Ooh. Good thing they didn't have advantage, or else he wouldn't get hit by that natural 20.
Why would you roll it?
All right, Tracy, that does bring it to your turn.
Perfect. I will stay where I am. I will bonus action healing word the dead man, decon. Hold place. I have to figure out healing word. And then I just boom.
Ooh.
As I perfect. And then I will use my action to hit this boy with my mace that is next to me. Here, and then I just. Whoa.
You gotta roll to hit.
Ah! Wait, where is that?
It'll be
Hit
under the
the
hit
right
DC.
next to it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Natural 1. Unfortunately, that'll
So-
miss.
Did I hit?
So,
Put that d4.
You got out of 4 damage. She's cheating, hacks.
as you're sitting there trying to make sure that you get this poor man back up on his feet, you're trying to swing with the mace at the
I've never
same
used
time.
this spell before. He's dead. Guys. I think I did it wrong.
That's your healing word, just Valley Girl going like, oh no, no, no.
Please stop bleeding. Stop bleeding. Stop.
Beautiful, I love this. See, as Deacon gets back up, you do miss with your mace, unfortunately. But that is Deacon's turn.
Perfect.
Do I start off prone?
You do.
And what does it take to get back up? Is it just
Half your
action
movement.
or all my movement? Half? Okay. So as I'm getting back up, I'll nod a thanks, and then I'll use half my movement to stand up, and then I will cast the Green Flame Blade again.
All right, let's go. 22, that'll hit for 3 points of bludgeoning plus the green flame blade damage. How much is that? Do you know off the top of your head?
Nope, I knew last round.
Green flame blade. It is
It
a D8 of
is-
fire.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. So that wolf goes down in one hit. But also, the wolf right next to it, the fire leaps off of that initial wolf and jumps onto the next one because they are within 5 feet of each other.
Nice.
So, duh. Double checking the wording of the spell. All right. What is your charisma modifier?
It is 5. That don't sound right.
No, it does
No.
not.
3? 3.
3. All right. It takes 3 fire damage just from standing next to the thing that got killed.
So charismatic.
Good shit. All right. Dire Wolf is going to go from its haunches to standing up, and there's this low growl. And you see the other wolves stop and stare at it, almost looking for confirmation. But that's all. That would normally bring it to this wolf's turn, but it is dead. This wolf is going to take the disengage action. Move 20 feet, then the rest of its movement up to the dire wolf.
Holy shit.
They have a 40-foot move speed, and disengage gives them half speed.
God,
This wolf
one
is
bitch.
going to do the same thing, half its movement, and then the rest of it to get past right about there. This wolf is dead, and this wolf is going to do the same thing. All right, Trix, it's your turn.
Can you move me 30 feet as close as you can to. Hello, there. This one. The way it just fucks with my screen. I don't want
I
to
gotcha.
try and deal. That's it?
That's 30 feet. Here, I'll double check it.
No, you're good. I was just asking if that was.
Yep.
I'm gonna longbow it.
Hell yeah. $19 for 5 damage. All right, you pull your longbow back and fire. You manage to hit it inside of the flank as it is turning, getting ready to run itself.
I still have my second attack, right?
That's an offhand attack for dual wielding. You would have had to swap to your longbow,
Yeah.
meaning you're no longer dual wielding.
Okay. Just double checking. That
Cool,
was a good
no problem.
turn. Okay. And my attack, so. And that was a arrow that I do make.
All right, Tallow. This wolf is about to run for it.
The wolf. Swing at it. My longsword.
7 will unfortunately miss. It is going to take its bonus action to disengage and get out of there. As they all group up, they all start to run off together.
Because he's leaving me.
They disengaged,
Oh,
meaning no
that's
attack
not
of
bad.
opportunity.
Come on, man.
I was gonna throw a snowball.
All right. You guys' first fight. Let's see. So that was. I can do math. My cat's angry because it's in my office.
Is he really?
Yeah. Bye. All right. On your character sheets of whatever you guys are using, go and add 70 XP to each of you.
Ooh.
So, you guys take a moment, catch your breath, and the wolves ran away.
Bitchin'.
There's got to be this odd moment where you realize the larger wolf didn't join the fight at all, and they were still fairly healthy. Those of you with like tallow that are like bodyguards, and this is what you do for a living, is protecting people from the roads. You got to understand that wolves don't act that way.
So Deacon's gonna kind of look around, panting, because he kind of just got his ass kicked and then brought back to life. What the hell was that?
There's still blood on your coat. Can you get the snow and maybe get that off?
Looks
Are you
down, he's like, oh,
disgusting?
yeah. Runs over and kind of rubs the snow in it. It won't come off.
There's this weird moment where your parents always warn you about yellow snow, but pink snow is a thing too.
Tella moves up in front of Tracy because she recognizes Trix's fighting style and is a little
See you
wary
outside.
of her.
Alright. I'll be back.
Alright, keep going. Trix will play NPC follower now.
Okay. Come on.
Wolf's still over there?
No, as you guys
They
kind
backed
of, yeah, they seem to have backed out, and you guys don't hear any howling anymore.
Where we are?
Recognize any of this road?
No,
And is that an actual bridge?
that is an actual bridge.
Does anybody recognize that bridge or this river?
I've never seen this
Nope.
bridge before in my life.
No, I mean, I live in a hut by myself. I swear I was in the hut and then blinked. I was outside. I'm so confused right now. I'm so lost.
You were in a hut and then you were outside?
Yeah, I like I said, I blinked and then poof, I was in the woods.
Hey, Tallow, I think, let's just look ahead real quick. Let's see if there's any buildings or anything up ahead.
As long as it's not down that bridge, I'm okay with it.
Well, let's at least get to the edge of the bridge and we'll just see what we can see.
Alright, you first.
Diddle-a-little-it.
All right, so, you make the comment about not going back, like across the bridge, and you kind of like turn around, you look back down the southerly direction, and you realize that that fog that was kind of pushing and almost shepherding you in the direction that it wanted you to go is still there. It's very pervasive, but it is thick now. It is like a wall of fog. Though the path seems clear in this direction.
A lot of magic users, this fog does not look... I mean, I shouldn't say that. I should probably roll for that. What can I do to check if it's magical or not with the fog?
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Back to my sheet. Loading. Arcana. Roll. Did I do? Yeah.
4.
Perfect.
So, as you're looking and you're kind of thinking about it, it could be magic. It could also just be like really weird weather.
Focus on the blood on my very nice clothes.
Which, speaking of, the cold is starting to set in.
I'm not going through the fog, so we're gonna have to cross this bridge, regardless of where the wolves came from.
Whichever direction keeps us on the road's probably good.
What's past the bridge? Can we?
It looks much like this side of the bridge. There's a lot of woods, and
I hate the woods.
though it gets more and more dense on that side.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys, but I'm not really good with people. Would you mind if I just follow you guys for a little bit till we get somewhere?
Honestly, you were pretty good back there. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
As long as you keep your eye on tricks.
Keep up. Oh, okay.
All right. So what's your guys' marching order going to be?
Take point. Trace will be back.
Okay.
And then Deacon can
Somewhere around that line.
follow.
Sure.
And tricks at the rear.
So, you guys start to make your way in and make your way in further and further into this woods. And after a little bit, Tracy and Trix would actually notice that a few miles up this weird road, there's what looks to be chimney smoke.
Let's see what this is, guys. Come on.
See what is.
Freezing. There's a building up here. There's some chimney smoke.
Ooh, a town. Or is it just one?
I'm pretty much sure it's just one, but we're gonna have to check.
Good, because it's cold outside.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying this.
Anything's better than deep woods, so let's go check it out.
Okay. So, as the deep woods keep going on, the road gets less and less traveled. There's no more grass, it's just packed snow, and for a while you can see very large wolf prints. But after a while, they kind of just stop. As you continue, after about another hour and a half of trudging through the snow, it is now assuredly night. And you're having a hard time picking out where that chimney smoke is, though this trail does seem to meander the correct way. Eventually, the trail starts to lighten up again, and your feet hit gravel.
Does it feel like we're actually getting closer?
Yes, 100%. You are definitely making... Not only are you getting closer, you are making good time. This gravel road leads to a village. There is a tall house, dark as a tombstone, nestled amongst solemn dwellings. There are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. And as you look down at this town, it is disheveled. There is no chimney smoke coming from any of the other residences. There is just one very large manor house.
That's creepy.
And that's the only house with chimney smoke?
Mm-hmm. And as you look at it closer, you kind of tune in on a soft whimpering. It draws your eyes towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. You see there's this about 10-year-old girl who is kind of hiding her brother behind her. He's whimpering and crying, and she looks up at you guys and she goes, Can you help?
What are you doing out here?
We can't go back inside.
Why not?
Well, Mom and Dad went downstairs to deal with the monster, and they haven't been back up in days. And we 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 can't stay in there. It keeps crying and shaking the house, and
But it's so cold.
What else?
my name's Rose. This is my brother Thorn. Please, can you go check on our parents?
All right. Just
Can we find them a house to stay in?
yeah, we
In the
need to
meantime?
find shelter first.
We've been staying in the stables. And she points, there's this manor has a few different little outhouses attached to the grounds. And there's there's a stable that has like a low fire burning. It's not giving off much smoke, but you can tell that they've kind of insulated it as best they can. And when you bring up going into other houses, they shake their head and like vigorously. They're just like, we can't leave here.
Why not?
It's dangerous out there.
Why are the houses dangerous?
Well, nobody's here anymore. It's just us and Mom and Dad.
Where did they all go?
Well, when the snow came and the mist came, and they just started leaving.
Don't like that.
Who lives in the manor?
Our parents, us, and my baby brother, Walter.
Oh, they live in the manor. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like
You said
to.
that-
Oh, sorry. Go.
I was gonna say you said a monster. What is this monster?
I don't know. Mom and Dad just dealt with it in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I believe them? Like, do they seem like they actually don't know anything?
You can roll an insight check on children if you'd like.
Oh, every time we take those.
Yeah. Ooh.
Insight 22.
Jesus.
They full-heartedly believe this.
Back. Sorry.
Okay. Can we?
Oh, you're fine.
So we're at the stables. Is there a house nearby that we could just look inside real quick, besides the manor?
Yeah. You take a moment. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You take a moment. You get them situated back in the stables where it's much warmer. They've been doing a pretty good job. Though, you kind of go around the corner and you peek your head into like one of these houses, looking through one of these windows, and it is just disheveled. There is just broken down furniture inside, cobwebs, and nothing much of value that you can tell. Go and give me a perception check for anything else. Seven. Even with a 7, you do notice this. Whatever kicked these people out of this town must have happened fast, because there's still food sitting on that table.
Is there any beverages in the house?
You see a few like pewter mugs and stuff like that on the table. Yeah.
Tracy, come in here and look for some alcohol. We just had a nice fight, so we need to.
That is a fair point. I could use a drink. I'm gonna just like rub my forehead and give myself guidance. Like, oh my goodness, okay, let's do this. Come on. And
All right.
I'm gonna just wait. Is the door open? Can it open?
I was about to say, you go and check the door, and it is unlocked.
Yeah, I'll just walk in and look around and see if there's anything useful or like rations, anything good.
All right, go and give me an investigation check.
Ooh, I hate that.
Plus that D4.
Oh yeah. It's
It's 4. All right, so 17 total. As you're looking around, you find that there is like decent silverware that seems to be actually made of silver, as well as some like hardy furniture along with clothes and stuff like that in some of these bedrooms. Though when you're looking for food and alcohol specifically, you find that there is a cracked barrel of mead that looks like it has dripped the majority of its contents. And in the pantry area, anything that has been left looks like it has been touched and walked on by rats.
The meat, but there's none left. Okay, I'm just gonna judge their poor people silverware and point him in the direction, or point her in the direction of where the meat barrel is, and be like, there might be something in there, but I think we're just out of luck.
Alright, well, I wanted some respite after that fight, but I suppose we should move on to this manor. What do you think, Deacon?
Monsieur Deegan?
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Should we leave the kids in this house?
I don't want to move.
I suppose we could at least check them for injuries or see if they need some water.
Fair.
I mean, I guess it'd still be safer than taking them with us, right?
Probably.
Oh, we definitely are taking them with us.
Yeah. Well, I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get out of this with normal means. This seems a bit over our pay grade.
Are we even getting paid?
I am.
He certainly is. She certainly is. You make this hard.
I wasn't even supposed to be here.
That's true. That's a weird one. Weird that happened.
I mean, I'm fine to go check the manor. Yeah, just probably leave the kids here. Yeah.
Seems like if a monster could take out a whole village, it's a little scary, but honestly, we don't have a lot of options right now.
Well, you know villagers ain't the bravest, so they probably just got scared and ran off.
All right. So,
First,
give me 1 second.
Does anyone have spells left? I think that's a fair question.
I don't think I have any. I don't have any spells.
I'm pretty much out of everything.
I mean, I spent my only spell on a failed attempt at a. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna ask the kids how many nights they've been here by themselves.
Ooh.
You see Rose kind of like starts putting her hands up and like counting down, and not in a sense where like you think she has troubles with numbers, but more like she can't quite remember. And she goes, I don't know. The food ran out like a couple days ago. We've been scrounging.
I feel like we could check out just the first. I just want to get inside the mansion, see what's there. If we can stay in just the main front area, that might be a good spot for us to rest, or out here. But it's kind of cold, and I'm not super down for that.
You guys can't stay there with the monster still there, though. It could get you.
You know what? I think the snow is sounding a little bit better.
I mean, but we're not in the manor, right? You said the monster's in the manor?
It's in the basement.
I mean, do we need to take a rest in one of these abandoned houses? I think we do.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still we're still hurt as well, so that might be good.
Wait, what hurt you guys? You look big.
Oh, there were just some puppies, but we captured them and brought them to the Humane Society. They're all fine.
That was a puppy?
Yep, it was just just lost puppies. They were just scared.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle them back into their stable.
All right. Well, you guys gonna take a rest inside of one of these abandoned houses, or are you guys? What are you doing?
The same one we already checked, so we don't rustle any possible feathers.
All right. You will have noticed that Rose and Thorn both brought up that they have another sibling that is still in the house.
Okay. And how long have they been in there?
Well, we just came out like a little bit ago. But he was up on the 3rd floor, and we couldn't really get to him.
How long have you not been able to get to him?
Starts trying to count again. I don't know. A little bit. The stairs gave way like a day or two ago.
Does the outside of this building look possibly scalable?
If you had the right equipment, yeah.
I want to just have them point out, if they can, from any visible angle of the manor, like the window where they think that sibling is.
All right. They will take you to this side of the house.
There's a thing?
Over here.
Oh, I see.
And they're going to kind of point right here, kind of where this chimney sort of lines up. And they point to a window next to it on the 3rd floor, and they're like, he's up there.
Wait, we just see like the very front area, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is black?
Oh, weirdness. Ruh-roh, Raggy. The dynamic lighting might not be working too good on this.
Windows aren't windows, apparently.
Oh, it's because I had that token set up to be not a half-orc. Boop. There you go. Your tokens have vision on roll 20, so you can move your tokens around and it will show more things.
What is this guy back there?
That's Rose. That's the girl you've been talking to.
Oh.
Sorry. I thought you guys
She's
had seen
creepy
her.
looking.
There we go.
Looks like a
Boom.
vampire.
There's
Didn't
Thorn.
tell she looks like a vampire.
I just want to be clear, we didn't rest or anything, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just getting a lay first. Hey,
Oh,
Alex,
man.
Yep.
do you get anything from a long rest at this
No.
point? You don't, so okay, cool.
Unless I need, unless from being lost, we lost any bonus actions. It didn't seem like it, but just to make sure.
Okay. And sorry, where is the window she's saying?
She's pointing up, so there's this little chimney area right here.
Oh, I will bring myself around.
And she's pointing up towards it. It's right on the north side of that chimney.
Really?
It's a chimbley.
We'll move back down. As she points it out, this is like very French Gothic architecture. So There are like kind of different landings and stuff like that, but the walls themselves are made out of like stone and slate. So you can tell this used to be a very nice manor at one point in time. So
Well,
if you had like a grappling hook or something like that, there's definitely like bits you could latch onto.
well, I'm hoping, Tallow, well, not that I want to not let you get a rest too, but you seem to be doing pretty well. What if we all take a rest and you can figure out some kind of, either if you have a grappling hook or see if you can makeshift one so that when we're ready to go, we can just go around to that window.
I'm good at crafting, not killing, but I can look around the manor grounds.
Right.
Oh, wait, did I say that wrong?
Oh, yeah, he did.
A little backwards, but it's
Killing,
okay.
not crafting. There we go. So if they want to rest, is it all right if I do a quick perimeter check from this corner?
From which corner? Oh, right here.
Where my token is? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm guessing you guys are going to take a short rest.
Can I get my spells back on a short?
You do not. It's a long
No.
rest.
So I does anyone else here need a long rest?
I could just roll hit die
Kinda
for
need your
mine.
spells.
I'm talking about like for your spells. Are you tapped out of spells and do you need a long rest to get them back?
I don't have any spells.
I'm tapped, but I get them back after a short rest. But
So then let's
it-
just do short, because I have Spare the Dying, so we don't necessarily need my higher level ones. But I am also worried about going in there if I don't have them.
I am too.
I'm
It seems
okay with
like-
doing a long rest.
Okay.
I don't have to use my hit die.
'Cause I feel like once we're in, then we're in.
Okay, you guys are going to elect to do a long rest.
Yes.
Oh. While the rest of you go to that nearby house and kind of start setting up camp, Rose and Thorn are just kind of like looking at you guys. But what about Walter?
Thing we can do for
Well-
Walter is be ready when we go in.
You see, Rose looks a little torn between her brother Thorn and her brother Walter at this point. She looks like she's almost going to go in herself.
I can take a look inside while they long rest. If either of you feel healthy enough to come with me, I could take tricks or decon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or-
do we really want to split up? I mean, this
Well,
it's kind of
we're-
creepy.
I guess.
Let's just get the short rest in first, get that first room done, and then we'll see if we want to do a long rest. Let's see if we can get like in that window. If we can't, we can figure it out.
Decon will do a big sigh and be like, "Okay."
I feel like if we do a long rest without all the information, that would also be bad.
Okay. So you guys start getting ready for a long rest. Sorry, short rest. You just said it. Any abilities that come back on a short rest, go ahead and grab that. You can spend hit die if you'd like to. So for Chad, that means you get your spell slot back. And then second wind, that short or long rest. Let's see.
I believe it's short.
Boop, boop.
I'm just gonna,
Short rest, yeah.
yeah, just gonna use my hit dice. I mean, no point in not.
Okay,
Do it too.
cool.
Oh, I hit it twice.
Oh, just one shy. Oh wait, I'm one over. I lied.
All right. So, as you guys are preparing to get inside, you're looking at a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other. It fills this archway, the archway of a stone portico. The gate is unlocked and it's rusty. It has some rusty hinges. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceilings by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that look to open towards inside. What would you guys like to do?
There's bars right in front of.
Are we taking the trying to climb up route, or no? Are we just going through the front?
I'd like to see what they mean by the stairs being destroyed.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
I don't believe any of us have the capability to build or have one in our inventory.
I was just wondering if it's
I have
in
rope.
because
I have rope as well.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if because this is like a gothic like building. I'm assuming there's pointy like I don't know what they are. Like you know the top of like fences, the scary looking fences.
And
Yeah.
y'all used to rustle cattle?
What? Yeah, is there anything pointy like that?
100%, yes.
So maybe we should just tie our ropes together.
Do we have something that we could use to
We
catch
could-
on?
If we made a noose and it got over one of the pointies on the building, it's kind of its own grappling hook. The building is a big grappling hook. It's got points.
Gotcha.
So each story is about 15 feet tall.
And it's 3 stories up?
It is 4 stories up. It looks like it's 3 stories in an attic.
Okay, so
Okay.
Trix and I need to tie our rope together.
Yeah.
Or make 2 separate, and then throw one up, climb it, and then when you're there, throw the next one.
Why don't what?
That way when you're throwing 15 to 20 feet instead of trying to throw 50.
Are there landings to hook upon and stand on?
Or is it just a straight down drop?
It's not a straight down drop. There are like little areas that you can hook on, but it'd be kind of hard to position yourself to stand and be able to throw again up until you get to like the attic area, which looks like there is like separate landings itself.
So it looks like how many foot throw to like get a hook somewhere up high enough where you could reach a landing.
To reach a landing, you'd have to be, so that'd be 15, 30, 45, 60. It'd be like 60 feet up.
60-foot throw. Okay.
Doable.
Oh, I can
yeah,
throw
we can try.
too.
Oh, yeah.
You can what?
I'm an athlete. I can throw things.
Cool. Okay. So I guess 2 of the ropes together. I don't think I even have rope in mine. I don't. Love it.
That's because I'm carrying your damn pack.
True.
I don't remember agreeing upon that in the contract, but I've got
Alright.
acrobatics too, so I should be able to get up there if we land the hit.
Okay. Let's
Would does sleight of hand help at all?
Not for this. That's more about pickpocketing or doing things quickly and quietly. That's not like stealth.
Rolling acrobatics or athletics?
To throw something, it can be athletics for this.
But before you do it, I do want to give you guidance.
All right, add a D4.
14.
Good shit. Okay. So, you guys construct this kind of like a lasso, and as you're setting it up, you're feeling the weight, and it feels a little bit weird, but with that extra little radiant guidance, as you toss it up, you manage to just last second flip the direction. That way, when the lasso hits on top of the spike, it manages to go up and over instead of passing it. You pull back on it, and it feels nice and secure.
Cool.
All right, so who's going up first? I feel like she's pretty buff, so maybe. I mean, I'm not sure anyone else here feel like this is something we'd be really good at.
Also me.
All right, so it's up to you guys. Go ahead and decide.
I don't know if I feel comfortable going up that.
Well,
I
You
threw
know.
it. I can test it if that makes anybody feel better.
Oh no! I don't doubt your abilities. I doubt my own ability to climb up that.
Feel free, Trix. Get up there.
I'm gonna
Cool.
just give her
I'll follow you
another-
up once I see you get up there.
Another quick guidance for Trix.
Acrobatics, right?
This would be athletics, but it's a very low DC because you guys are using rope as an assist. Super easy, no problem. You go hand over hand and manage to climb your way up. And you get up to the roof. I did exactly what I was hoping you wouldn't, but this is fine. Oh, Trix, you do not have dark vision. Would you be having a torch on you at this point in time, since it is nighttime and snowing?
Well, snowing helps the light just a bit, especially if I'm on a roof. It makes things lighter.
So, yes?
Sure.
Okay.
She's got a torch and she climbed that rope with her thighs.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my torches.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'd like to try and get my rope back once we're done, just FYI,
The same here.
if possible.
All right, you're up. You see a window that is looking into an odd bed chamber.
I'm gonna wait for someone else to come up
Sure.
before I do anything else.
You scurry off to the other side of the window. All right, who's next?
Yep,
I did my phone.
I got this. I'll climb. What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Athletics. There it is. Thank goodness. I should've-
11. Climbing a rope, the DC is literally 10. It's set in the book. You're fine. You managed to make your way up. It is getting a little precarious with both of you up here at the moment, though.
Cat's gonna have a hard time.
Is that window locked? Is that a window? Yeah.
It is a window.
Is it? Can I just give it a little push?
You
Tender push.
you take a moment and you feel that it's got like a pretty standard 4-pane construction. So you put your hands on the supporting walls of it and you lift up and it lifts. Inside, there's a dust-choked room containing a slender box bed, a nightstand, and a small iron stove. There's a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A small doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, right next to where you guys are walking in, and there's still cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Interesting.
But you are inside.
The other kid said there was a kid named Walter. I didn't. Okay, all right.
You don't...
So the other kid said that there's a kid named Walter we're looking for. Is that true?
Yes.
So it's as a boy.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
It's a me, a Mario.
I can't get in.
That's why I was trying to move you in. But
Is the stove hot or cold?
the room feels icy cold up here.
I'm gonna angrily get in here.
Hello?
All dead. Is
So-
anyone else-
Since we have the two very high perceptive people in this room at the moment, you guys do notice that this doll, when you're not looking at it directly, almost seems like it's following you.
No, like with its eyes.
Yes.
Can I? Is there like a poker by the fire? By the
Yeah.
stove, rather?
There is.
I want the poker.
All right. You have yourself one poker.
I'm gonna approach like I'm gonna.
You
lift
cut
it
out.
the window, just a little whoosh, but then I'm gonna hand it over to. Oh, I said lift it up like I'm gonna like do a little whoosh of the doll straight out that window, and instead I'm gonna hand it over to Peyton. What's your character's name again?
Tricks.
Tricks. I'm gonna just hand the poker over to Tricks and be like, I figured, athletic, if you just wanna, poke it or something.
No, you have all the power right now. I am.
No, I mean really,
No, I'm good.
I'm
You
not.
have it. No, you can have it. It's all good.
I'm gonna poke it.
All right, you poke it. And I need you to go ahead and make me a... No, I'm kidding. Nothing happens.
Gently. Okay.
Well, I guess we're doing this. I'm gonna climb the rope, I guess. You said athletics?
Yep. $17.
All right.
You make it up. As you make it up and you're peering inside this window, you see Tracy poking a doll with a poker.
What did the doll do to you?
Thing yet, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna get up there as well.
20. Easy peasy.
The doll and put it in my inventory.
Don't just touch it.
You can add one lacy doll to your inventory.
One of the kids might want it.
It also might want one of the kids, let's be honest.
All right. You guys are in a cramped bedroom. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna check the door. I'm gonna see if it's locked.
All right. You go try the door handle and it swings free.
Walter!
Give us a sign.
I'm scared.
I can't move my guy. Can you move me in there? Oh, in the door I just opened.
Says controlled by all players, but okay. That's
Oh,
odd.
there, I got it now.
Oh.
It was a momentary thing.
Gotcha. So as you are kind of pacing up and down, you see that there is a door here, a door here, one here, and another here, as well as a window right there.
Paintings on the walls and stuff. Is this creepy?
No, actually, this is a completely barren kind of mud room, empty room, really. It is just
And
full of
upstairs
cobwebs,
mud
though.
room? It's haunted. Oh man. Okay. I guess the next closest thing from what the kid was saying would be like this door over here, right? Like down from me.
Yeah, if you'd like.
Is that accurate? Like to where they would have been pointing?
You guys are in the attic. You're one floor up.
Oh, I see. So probably towards the middle of the house would be like stairs. So like one of these doors. Somebody else pick.
Let me at least walk in front of you. That's what I'm being paid for.
That is a window.
Oh.
That's the door.
I'm gonna try. Oh, this is the door. Okay, I'm gonna try this door.
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Yep, door opens free. It opens into a stairway. You climb down. Whoosh. Oh. Here. I'm going to take you to a different portion of the map that is connected to. Whoosh.
More stairs. Mwahaha.
So, where you're at right now, from this side, you can just make out that there is almost a cutout of a doorway to your north and south. There's no door handle on your side.
Oh.
But it looks like it would push.
Okay. Go north or south?
Let's think about this. South, probably, right? Because that's where the room is. Yeah.
So, which direction?
South.
South? Okay. As you take a step forward, this room there's dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed room. There is an adjoining nursery off to one side of it. Double doors set with panes of glass pull open to reveal a balcony. Right about here. That's overlooking the rest of the house. As you take that step forward, and you look to your east, you are met with what looks like to be a ghostly apparition. This woman is in obviously worker's garb, but she seems to have a bundle in her arms as she turns around and looks at you, and just, she took my baby! She took my baby and she fed it to the monster. I'm gonna kill them. Do you know where they are?
Probably the basement?
Do you work with them?
Who you're talking about?
Do you work with them? Are you part of their cult? Do you eat people? As she says this, she's getting closer and closer. Alex, you got a lady talking to you.
We just showed up here. We have no idea what's going on. We're not involved with anybody. Can we help you?
It's true.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Do I get a help because I said it's true?
No, a measly "it's true" does not imply advantage. But a fucking 18. God damn, that is a good roll. You stop and you ask her if there's anything you can do to help. And she kind of just holding this like ethereal bundle in her arms. Find my son. Bring him back to me.
What's his name?
Walter.
We'll look for Walter.
You say that and she dissipates. Good job. You managed to get out of a very, very bad combat encounter.
Isn't Walter who we came here for?
Yeah. You wanna bet Walter is a monster?
Mm.
In there. I don't want to be out here.
All right. So from where you're at, the double doors are here. There's another door here and another door there. Where are you guys looking to go?
Huh? Out these doors? The double doors?
Peyton, are you talking? Peyton, you're muted.
Sure am now.
I was wondering why you were so quiet.
This door
Okay.
is my boat.
You turn the door handle and opens up into like an odd balcony. From here you can see the beginnings of stairs. This is probably what they were talking about before.
Wait, who was talking about what before? The stairs into the basement?
It looks like there's a spiral staircase that goes throughout the whole house. There's a balcony, and this seems to go down quite a ways.
Okay.
So, oil lamps are mounted on oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes, falling leaves and tiny critters, as well as odd trees and those with a passive perception above 12. You notice when you look at these panels a little closer, there looks like there's small corpses hanging from the trees and worms busting up from the ground. Almost hidden inside what should be very nice artwork is acts of just gore. There's a suit of armor sitting here that seems to be kind of at a raid rest almost, except with its arms down by its side, and 2 oil lanterns unlit next to it. There's what looks like double doors on this side and another door here. That's all you can see from here.
This is like a really nice building. Like, it decayed, but does it seem like it was nice?
Yeah, looks like it used to be beautiful. The room you're in is obviously servants' quarters from the woman you were talking to, but
Just-
even she has a very large wardrobe, a nice bed, her own fireplace.
Okay, and then just like, would we know from like history or just like knowing rich families or anything, like what these people were? Have we ever heard of someone this rich in this area?
So, in this area, it's kind of hard for you to pinpoint because this isn't Kansas anymore. You don't really know where you're at. You can go ahead and give me give me a history check. Natural 1. Racking your brain, can't really tell. You know they're for money.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right, Trix, since you've got 1 foot in the room, what vibe are you getting? Where should we go from here? Because we're on the 4th floor right now, right? We just got down from the attic.
I think we're on the 3rd floor now.
Yeah.
You are on the 3rd floor. Yep.
Okay. Well, let's find this damn kid and get back down to the other ones.
It is the baby we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to verify it was the baby.
The baby.
I'm gonna, pretend I'm giving her guidance, but use it as a ploy to like push her into the room further.
Trix, you gonna take that from her? Is she muted again? No. Python?
In this time.
I spaced out.
Thanks, that makes me feel great.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm gonna
All right.
bowl past her. And,
Well- Don't go quite that far.
no.
As
Oh,
you step
no.
there, there's an odd moment where you're almost rebuffed by the pseudo armor as it begins to move.
oh hey, no.
And it is going to make an attack at you.
Thanks for taking the hit, bro.
I got you. That's what I'm here
She
for.
wasn't spacing out, she just felt it.
What am I rolling here?
Nothing, it's rolling against you, but it didn't roll very well. Oh, wait, actually, no, it would have advantage because it was technically stealth. 23 to hit
Bro.
Just hits.
for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn straight.
As you take that final step past the threshold and it just backhands you with a steel blacked gauntlet. We are going to go back into initiative.
Where was that again, Demo?
You press the initiative, but it's like towards the top. It's underneath your proficiency next to your armor.
Okay, thank you.
10.
And then Tallow at 16. Trix? $13. All right. Yeah. All right. Give me one moment to kind of fix this up on the stream side of things to make sure that this is looking correct.
Use the restroom while you're back.
During the wolf fight, I forgot to tell you that I picked up my axes, by the way. I retrieved them from the corpse.
I'm glad you said something, but I assumed that
Okay.
it would only make sense. How'd I wind up with 2 of you? Jeez. There we go. Cool. All right, back to battle music. So, as you get smacked by that gauntlet, it is then going to turn and look at you directly. And it is going to make a grapple check against you. Please roll me a contested athletics. You rolled a natural 20, it rolled a natural 1. So as it goes to grab you, after being hit in the face by it, no, you're not here for it. You just smack the hands away. And that was actually its whole turn. Tallow, it's your turn.
Alright. I am going to... I'm assuming bludgeoning would be better here, correct?
Are you asking the DM or just people around you?
In a fit of rage, I'm going to headbutt the suit of armor.
Okay, so you're going to make an unarmed attack? 20 to hit for 4 points of bludgeoning. There's an odd moment where your head makes contact with its forehead, and there's just a ringing sound from this empty helmet. But you do leave a little dent.
I figured that out.
All right.
You know it's empty now.
That's your turn. Do you want to move? Bonus action?
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of Trix's line of sight.
Perfect. All right. Trix, your turn.
I can't use a longbow, can I? It's too close.
You can. There's more than 5 feet between you.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I should have just went with the fucking daggers. God damn it.
Natural 1. Unfortunately, that will miss.
Can I move right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do right there.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay, you got it. Tracy.
Why did I do that? That cute. I don't need to. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on this boy. Flanking only counts if it's melee, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, either way. There you go.
Dex saving throw on its part. "13 meets beats." So these things are not very dexterous normally, but as this... actually, what does your Sacred Flame look like?
It's like a yellow with like... Wait, you're asking me what it actually looks like, or I gotta make it up?
You can make it up.
I gotta make it up. Cool. Like yellow with white, like tendrils that kind of are a little bit like octopus arms, but very, very thin throughout it.
Okay. So it's this weird, like, amorphous blob with arms. Comes down at it. It wasn't looking at you directly, but its head flips 180 to look at you again as it steps out of the way. All right. That's your action. You got a bonus action movement you'd like to do?
Oh, that's right. Those do this. Nope, I think that's it.
All right, you got it. Deacon.
All right. Move, maybe. Control does not allow you to move if you hold it down. All right, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Mm.
That's a miss.
Oof. So it actually does make impact, but it just seems to glance off at Shoulder Pauldron and go up into the ceiling. There's a little loud up in the ceiling as some rubble starts to fall down, but doesn't seem to be very affected by it. That will bring it back to the animated armor's turn, who is going to try and grapple Tallow again. So Tallow, go ahead and give me a go and give me an athletics check, please. Ooh. It got pissed off by the wrong person, apparently. Yeah, no. It goes to grapple you and try and... You can tell that it's trying to angle you towards this balcony, like it wants to throw you down it.
Ooh.
Oh no.
But fortunately for you, you are not as you are stronger than it is. It is not as strong as you.
Mm.
It's your turn, then you can go pee.
What?
Let's see. What would it take to kind of get my hands on this pseudo armor and just chuck it down the stairwell?
It would take an athletics check.
Alright. Do it
Be
up.
contested.
This is like a sumo wrestling that we're just watching.
Oh my god.
A nice
No! You beat it at its own game! No! Dang it! You throw it down the center of this shaft. As it goes to grab you, you get the inside tie instead. You take a step in, you get an underhook on its left side, overhook on its right, and you box its knee in as you flip it up and over the banister down the middle part of this shaft.
Sometimes
And
I forget that Andrew did wrestling.
Almost.
as you lift and throw it over, there's a second, and then there's a loud metal clanging as it hits the ground. I need you to go ahead and roll me 3d6
Darn.
and just tell me the number.
Roll. It is a 13.
13. It takes 13 bludgeoning damage.
Very nice.
That's how we
And
do it.
actually, for you guys, I'm going to leave it here in the middle right there. It is 30 feet down on the ground, and I'm going to say it's also prone.
Flame his ass from up here.
Magic missile. Magic
Good
missile.
turn. All right, Trix, it's your turn.
Is he like falling down the stairs or something?
He went down the
He
central
fell.
shaft. He's on the ground all the way at the bottom.
It would be better if you went one at a time. Bam, 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 way down.
I went longbow.
Nice. 10 points of damage. You pull back, you fire down, you hit it in the center, right where somebody's heart should be. And you have nice, well-made arrows. It does puncture this plate and go through, but it is still trying to stand. You guys have done a lot of damage to it, though. I will say that.
Okay. I'm gonna move back here.
All right. Trix and Tracy, you guys hear what sounds like banging from inside this room.
I can go check it out because I'm closer. I think. Unless Morgan wants to.
Nah, you. That's all you, fam.
All right. Investigation or nah?
You can just open the door.
Cool.
Don't
there's
do
a
it. He
room?
just put the.
Hey,
I
shush,
opened the door-
shush.
I open the door cautiously with a dagger out.
With your dagger out. All right. As you open the door, there is what sounds like almost like a quarterstaff hitting the back of this door. As you start to open it, it makes an attack at you, but it's going to do it at disadvantage. I swear I know how to do this.
Thousand. watch Harry Potter. Oh,
Wait, did you do an attack? Okay.
I just did. It was at disadvantage, so 14 to hit.
Taking 4, right?
Yep, 4 points of damage. As you start to open the door, it swings out and smacks your wrist that you're holding the dagger in, and then you quickly shut the door again.
Do you just get hit by a broom?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, Tracy, it's your turn.
Okay. I will walk up here, kind of look over the railing, and do a little. I'm gonna sprinkle my sacred flame like that salt meme down into the hole.
All right, prone. Do they automatically fail, or is it disadvantage?
I don't know. Is that gonna say it on my thing? Flame to target
I'm looking it up really quick.
Target gains no benefit from cover or for the saving throw. I don't even know. Doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't even have disadvantage on it.
Well, we hope you dodge that 1 radiant damage. You piece.
I don't. It is still standing though. As again, this globule of light comes down, almost from the ceiling, straight down the shaft.
It just falls really slow, just.
It thrashes a little bit, almost like it got into its eyes that don't exist.
It's mildly perturbed.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Yes.
I don't think I have any bonus actions, so I'm good.
Okay. Deacon.
All right. How much movement do I need to get up there? Is it double to move through somebody?
No. 25.
Then I'm gonna move up there, and I'm gonna cast the Eldritch Blast again.
Ew.
Okay.
10.
Ooh, dude. So you cast Eldritch Blast, and again, it makes contact, but it doesn't quite do enough to actually hurt it.
That's my turn.
All right, that'll bring it to the animated armor's turn, who stands up and is looking around confused. It then kind of looks directly up at the three of you standing over it. And it is going to start trying to climb the stairs. It is going to.
Hypothetically. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What's your hypothetically?
You said we're 30 feet up?
You guys are 60 feet. 45 feet up from it.
Survive that.
No, 30. You're right, 30. My apologies.
What do you think, Tracy? That sounds doable.
Are you trying to jump down on him?
Yeah.
Well, wait and see what he gets with his turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, heck yeah.
All right. It's going to start making its way up, and it gets halfway. It'd get up to the second floor, and there's this awkward moment, where it is now used all of its movement, its action, all that kind of stuff, and is now just staring at this broken bit of stair. And that's its turn. It's kind of stuck there.
Okay.
Callow.
Alright, so, as a bonus action, would I be able to put my sword and my shield on my back and then bring my axes out?
Yeah. It wouldn't even be in bonus action.
Okay.
It'd just movement. Yeah.
Then I'm going to slide past Trix and attempt to chop up that broom.
Oh, you're trying to barge into the room?
Oh, she closed the door on her.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't want to lose an axe, so I'm not gonna throw it at the
Yeah,
Anna.
that's fair.
So Trix, the broom is in the room. It hit Trix and then slammed the door shut.
Slam the door shut.
She slammed it shut.
Okay. So there's just an evil broom chilling in a room, and we're all sitting up here.
Yeah.
Cursed broom.
Yeah, that broom can be in timeout.
Okay. Well.
It's not the only adventurer to ever have been defeated by doors, so you know.
I'll belay that dual wielding and just keep my sword and shield out, and I'll tell you what, I'll ready an axe. That's what I'll do.
What are you readying it specifically for? Like, if it makes it past this gap, if it gets within melee range.
I was gonna ready it in case that broom came busting out of there.
Okay, you got it. Understood. Well, oddly enough, that does make it to the broom's turn. The broom is going to try and open this door again.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't have thumbs.
They're trying to break it down. Trix, go ahead and give me a contested athletics check.
When you say contested athletics, I'm just rolling athletics, right?
Yep. Oh, well, shit. They rolled a natural 20.
Yep.
They break the door down. That is their entire turn, though, so it can't attack. That being said, it's now visible, and you can chuck your axe, Tallow.
I'm chucking my axe at this broom.
All right, use your reaction, throw an axe. Roll me an attack roll.
You should throw him down.
I don't want to lose my axe.
No, I'm saying you should throw the broom down with the. What then he'll just ride it back up. What have we created?
You throw the axe, but it nimbly, like, mid-air kind of, like, tilts itself. That way it misses.
I mean, it's like an inch thick, so, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, if it could glare, it would be.
Oh, no. I've gained the broom's ire.
All right. Trix, it's your turn.
Is the broom, like, being sporadic by moving around and stuff?
Yeah. But it's in a fairly confined space, so it only has so much room to move.
I was wondering if I can grab it and then, like, somehow hit the other guy with the broom.
Do you want to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
Yes.
Oh, I'm here for it. Okay. Normally, you wouldn't be able to do this because it'd be like 2 athletics checks, I guess. But go ahead and give me an athletics check, and if you do really well, I'll let you make a improvised attack. 20? Okay, let's see if it beats a 20. That's a pretty good check.
What am I? Okay.
8. You grab a hold of it. It is vibrating in your hands, but you like manage to get it up. You kind of slide past Tallow. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your strength and proficiency, or just your strength.
-1, so 17.
Bro. Its AC is 18. No.
No! No!
You just bonk him. You bonk him real good.
Can I change my modifier real quick?
No. It's an improvised attack. You have to use strength.
Broom is a +2 magical weapon.
Oh, that'd be sick.
You
Oh.
You grab the broom, swing it up, down, over the edge. You hit him in the head, and then he just looks at you weird, and he grabs the broom, but he doesn't manage to get a good grasp on it before you take it back. You have an angry animated broom in your hands, but it can only do so much because it is currently grappled.
Alright. I think that's all I can do.
That's
So
still
like
amazing.
Here now with the broom on top of her.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to put it. All right, Tracy.
Oh my goodness. Do you want me to get rid of the broom, or are you trying to hold on to that? Can I burn that?
Oh,
What happened?
Or do you want to hang on to that?
Do I want to hang on to the broom or no? Was that the
Yeah.
question?
Do you want me to kill it?
Nah, I got this.
You roll a
Alright.
high enough
Alright.
animal handling check, and then it becomes a broom of flying, right?
Maybe.
Dude.
Okay, I will sacred flame the boy below.
Let's go. I really hope it fails, because that would be funny.
Dude,
It does! All right. So you clip it while it is like trying to jump from this ledge to the next one. Your little salt squid octopus of light clips it in the side, and the body of the plate mail hits the other side of this chasm. Meanwhile, the helmet drops way back down to the ground, and there's a moment where the head is starting to, the body is starting to stand up, and then you hear the clang of the head hit the ground, and it just goes limp and falls apart.
Yay! Take it out. Alright. That's it. That's all for me.
All right. Deacon.
Well, seeing as the armor fell apart and she's holding onto a broom, I'm gonna hold my action in case the broom breaks free, in which I will Eldritch Blast the fuck out of it.
All right, you got it. Callow, same thing.
Yep, readying an axe to get a split second on that broom.
All right. Trix, I want to make a deal with you.
Okay.
All right. You are 1-for-1 with this broom when it comes to athletics checks.
Okay.
If you succeed in 3 athletics checks before it does, it goes dormant, but it's still magical.
You said 3 athletics checks?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Am I doing that now?
Yep, it's going to be 3 contested athletics checks. It rolled a natural 1. Okay. Okay. You guys watch as Trix wrangles a animated broom into submission.
The taming of the broom.
I am not saying this is a flying broom. What I am saying is that you have a broom that floats that is kowtowing to you.
Yeah, you have a
Yes.
pet broom.
That's so cute.
How does it feel to choke out a broom?
That's pretty good, bro.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. And that's not normally how this adventure is supposed to be, but
It really is the Nimbus 2000. Oh my god.
That is beautiful.
okay. That was a little loud, sorry. Alright, you're out of turn order. Would you guys like to take a little pee break here?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ending this.
I figured around like 9 o'clock. So like another hour and a half. So we got like 10, 15 minute pee break.
Alright.
Okay.
So before we went on break, you guys fought some wolves after getting lost in the forest. Found your way into a small little hamlet that had a very large manor house amongst very much smaller houses around it. All the other houses seemed to be completely run down, nobody inside, broken furniture, left food that is now rotten. 2 children kind of asked you for your help on your way through. Rose and Thorn, a 10-year-old girl and probably about a 7-year-old boy, saying that there was a monster inside their house and they hadn't seen their parents for a few days. Or longer. They can't really remember. So, in an effort to help them, and after they told you that the stairs were broken on the 2nd floor, you guys decided that you were going to rappel up. You guys threw a lasso off of a very good guided athletics check by Trix. Managed to make your way to the top. Went down a flight of stairs after breaking in. Found a secret room where you talked to a specter of an old housemaid who told you that the baby was actually hers. After saying that you would do the best to try and reunite her with the baby and a very good persuasion check, she disapparated. You guys then went to the next room and immediately got attacked by animated armor. The armor tried to throw Tallow down the middle of the shaft down 30 feet, but instead Tallow turned the tables and with a good over-under toss threw the animated armor down instead.
You know, like you do.
Like you do.
The
you guys
turntables have been turned.
You guys proceeded to keep pelting the armor with enough magic and arrows and other forms of munition until it finally fell apart. And found inside the broom closet while this fighting was going on was an animated broom that you've managed to wrangle and cease. It is still animated and awkwardly floating nearby, like it doesn't really know what to do. But you have it. So, what would you all like to do?
Guys, I think that ghost was those kids' parent, that kid's mom. They said their brother was Walter, right?
That's true.
Man, those kids didn't tell us something. It's got me messed up.
Said he was on this floor, right?
Wait, didn't they say that their parents lived in, so maybe their parents were both servants and all the kids are not kids of the owner?
Maybe?
That seems like the only way that makes sense that children weren't duping us.
They said their parents went to the basement, whereas we found Walter's mother on the 3rd floor.
Unless their dad was dabbling with the maid. Crickets.
Their parents is what gets me. They knew their parents went down, is what they told us.
It's true.
Brought us here maybe is down in the basement. If we keep exploring and expending stuff, it might get a little more dangerous if we do have to go down those stairs.
True. They did. The lady did say they brought Walter to the basement.
So if we explore these other rooms and find other things that are dangerous, it might be a problem going down.
So we need to get downstairs then.
But to be more meta, if we fight things up here and level up, do we get our health back?
You do not technically level up until the end of a long rest.
Oh, did we get XP from that last fight?
You did.
Ooh, what did we get?
Ooh, I should have done this during the break. 50 plus 2 hundo. This is very basic math. I am a literal aerospace machinist and I can't fucking figure it out. All right.
Is it 320?
No, you each get 50 XP. What I will say is that obviously we know Jeremy was supposed to be here with us. I've been splitting the XP a 5th way because this is going to go on more than one session at this point.
He said he'll be back in like 15 minutes, if that makes any difference.
If he wants to hop on, he can hop on. I got a nifty way to put him through. But
cool.
just to let you guys, like, regardless, this is going to have to be a second session.
Okay.
Because I'm bad at one-shots.
2 shots. Double tap.
So
I heard
And
my
look
ears
who-
burning.
Oh, hey, look.
In.
I was watching and typing, but you weren't looking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was narrating.
How dare you?
Okay,
He, like,
so if
fly.
I guess we found what we were looking for on the third floor, so I'm actually not averse to getting a rest in. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like let's not leave the third floor unfinished. You know, I'm feeling pretty healthy.
You know
I don't
what?
know about you
That's
guys.
fair. Maybe the best thing we could do is stay up here, see if there's any other clues.
I know I'm a bit of a beefcake, but
Do we want to take this back to the attic or stay in this room down here?
It's up to you guys if you want to check out the rest of the rooms or go down or go up.
I mean, for the long rest.
You're in for the long rest.
Oh wait, right now?
I'm down. I'm game for that. Let's do it.
Okay.
I say we rest in here. Like,
In the
well,
ghost room?
you know what? That's actually terrifying. You guys want to hoof it back up to the attic?
So do my baby. We're gonna sleep.
You guys want to hoof it back to the attic and do a long rest?
Sounds
Andrew,
good.
Away.
What do you
away
think,
us.
All right.
Yeah, we're locked in here. We can't leave.
So, Jeremy, since you were here to talk to now,
Yes.
and you know there's going to be a second session, would you rather hop in with the pre-made that I talked about before, now? Or would you rather wait until next time?
Am I just gonna like fall out of the ceiling and be like, "Oh, hey guys"?
No. I've thought about this because of the character you are playing.
Are you basing the rogue that is the pre-made off of how I normally like to play rogues?
Yes and no. For the most part,
Okay.
yes.
I mean, yeah, I'll hop in now so that way I have some context and can think about what to do.
All right, cool. As you guys get to this attic room and perfect, and even get back into this smaller bedroom, outside you guys hear Tracy and Trix specifically. You guys hear shuffling and what sounds like a broken window. A few doors down.
Sorry, our lights.
You what?
Our lights in this office were just flickering, so I was scared we were gonna leave. But we're here.
Okay.
That was me, though.
I'm also joining the Roll20 right now.
But the first one was a meeting.
I'm gonna go out here.
So, you guys hear that? If you would let one of the other people know, and they peer outside, Rose and Thorn are still down below in the stables.
Oh.
They have not left, so that sound is definitely not them. Anybody with a passive perception above 12 can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure, stay up, Shan. Bro.
Fucking,
Jeez.
okay, that'll do it.
Bro.
Natural
I rolled
20.
a fucking... What the?
Smelly rat.
Wait, but that was passive perception.
Anybody with a passive perception above 12 can make me a check, is what I said.
Oh, make a check.
That is a weak sauce on my end.
All right, so...
You got a magic room, so it makes up for it.
As you, Tracy, as you get to this window next to where that doll used to be, you gotta peer back out. You look down, the kids are still there. But you see, just vaguely, as I imagine they're probably trying to skulk about, a humanoid form going from, like, door to door, knocking, looking around, checking door handles. You know, typical prowler type activity.
I'm gonna decon on the shoulder and be like, "Oh my goodness, look, he's doing exactly what we did. Is this guy new?"
I did. What guy?
I slap him
He
again
can't see
3
anything.
times on the shoulder. Like over there.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I never. This place was empty, right?
I just got
Oven.
here, I don't know.
As you are going from door to door, looking in and out of houses. You eventually get to this very large manor house. And there are two kids kind of huddled up in the stables nearby with a small fire. They look at you and they kind of nestle in deeper, but the older of the two kind of stands up and starts making their way towards you. And she kind of just, sir? Jeremy.
I'm sorry. What?
Sir?
Yes.
Hello. I'm trying to pull up resources as well. Like
Yeah, I
all the
gotcha.
stuff that you post. It's like a little kid huddled in the corner. Is it on the map?
Actually, I can get Bovin on the map now because you are here.
I also have to pull up the character sheet. Lamau.
Yeah, it's a smaller girl who seems to be protecting like a even younger boy behind her. Satyrs do not have dark vision, so you probably have a torch. Which is probably what gave him away in the first place. Oh, not 203. 20, 20. 40. There we go.
My internet's doing bad things to me right now.
All good.
Oh, okay. Also, the character sheet that you sent me, it won't load for me. It's like a Chrome extension.
All right, it's fine. I foresaw something bad happening that way. So if you go to the journal and roll 20 and go to claimed sheets, Bovin is already in there and I already made him.
Bovin. Oh, perfecto. Okay.
You told me you were having trouble, so I figured I'd help you out.
You know me so well. Okay, so I still am unaware on the map of which one is what.
That be you down here. This is Rose, the younger girl, and this is Thorn, the younger boy. Bottom left.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, can I see this on this map? Oh, okay. So I'm skulking around. They're outside or are they inside?
So this is it's a 4-story house. So the map is kind of split up in 4 quadrants. They are above you. They are watching you talk to these children while they're just like,
Oh, okay. So who's the girl is saying hi or one of the people in the party?
Rose, the smaller girl here.
Oh, okay. They're above me and they're talking with me as I'm trying to like get inside.
Rose and Thorn are on your level. It's these in the top right. They're up in the attic.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna
So that's
try-
not like that isn't like where they are. They're not like far away from me. They're literally above me.
They're literally
but
vertically above you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. There's only so much you can do
Fair.
on
fair.
animated maps and stuff.
So who would I be talking to right now?
Rose.
Rose. And they don't know me, right?
They do not.
So this is a fine looking house. You mind helping me find my way in?
Uh, there's a rope on the side. That's where the other people went through.
The other people?
Yeah. Are you not with them?
Oh, well, yes, I am. I'm very much so with them. I'm a very forgetful person.
She smiles very largely at you. She goes like, "Okay, Yeah, on the side of that, they're gonna go get my brother from inside because the stairs are broken.
Broken stairs. That sounds fun. I am going to take your advice, and I'm just gonna skedaddle over here and remind them of you guys, just in case they forgot to.
Narrating this whole time. Look at this idiot. What is he doing?
Oh yeah, that's right. Go around.
I mean, he
so
is
yeah.
talking to the kids.
So yeah, I'll just climb. I guess I'll grab the rope and start climbing up. Now, I don't actually know these people, right?
No, you do not. So, you missed the first part of the stream where, so I'll give you the preface really quick. For one reason or another, you were in the woods. Whether you're going from town to town, that's where you live. You're a satyr, maybe.
Ooh.
But as the night started to come in and get darker, the weather got colder. And the trees started to get thicker and they started to look less and less familiar. And as you turn around to go back down the path that you were before, you realize that doesn't look familiar either. And after a while of just wandering, you have found yourself in this little hamlet of a town. The town looks run down and deserted. And for you with sticky fingers, you're like, oh, well, maybe since I'm already here.
I mean, it's a 4-story house. It's kind of like a mansion almost.
Yeah, this is very much a mansion.
Okay. So yeah, mansions, whether they are deserted or not, may have some fun stuff in them. So I'm gonna test my luck. There's some other people in there. Maybe they're plundering like I am. Maybe they're friendly. Maybe they're not. And I guess I'll find out.
All right, you make yourself to the side of the house, and you find a rope that's already attached. For the rest of the party here, how far over the edge are you staring at this guy?
Do I notice that?
Like, when he gets to the rope and he looks up, does he literally see Tracy
Oh, yeah.
just shaking her head?
Just like, oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Do you own this house?
How far down is he?
No, this thing is dilapidated. It's disgusting.
Between 45 and 60 feet.
Oh, well then.
Of course, no.
Then what I'm doing doesn't really concern you.
Rope that you're climbing, so I think it does.
Alone?
Excuse me?
Alone? This rope, so I can get up there?
Did you hit your head? Because I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm just gonna come up there and talk with you. How about that?
Fine, I'm just gonna leave the window.
All right, so I'm gonna zip you over. Oop. And
Oh, I hate roll 20 sometimes.
yeah.
By that I mean all
same.
the times.
So as you get up and you peer in, you realize this small bedroom is packed full of people. And like people, not children.
Well, that's a relief.
As you look
Welcome to
in,
the club.
So why are you guys here?
We're trying to find Walter.
I think
Yeah,
you should
we
answer
got-
that first.
We got, you know what? Good point.
Walter? Who's Walter? Did you lose a friend?
Again, I think you should answer that question first.
Wait, was
You're
Walter the little
stranger
boy down
here.
there?
We've all been through battle together, so.
you
Wait,
never
Walter
asked
wasn't
for
the
their
little
names.
boy. Oh, okay. So I still don't know their names. And I remember that the little boy was talking about the broken stairs, and I'm like, wait a minute. Were you guys like helping a little boy downstairs?
Goodness. We want to know what you're doing here first.
I was taking my normal route and got a little discombobulated, so I turned around and tried to retrace my steps, and lo and behold, I came across this house, and I don't remember passing it, so it piqued my curiosity.
That is fair. That's kind of what happened to us, to be perfectly honest.
Wait. Same thing happened to you guys.
Yep.
I feel your pain.
We also had to fight a pack of wolves, but you wouldn't have happened to see a very large wolf on your way in, would you?
No, absolutely not. If I knew there were wolves in this house, I may have made a different decision.
They're not in the house. You don't have to worry about any wolves here. You just have to worry about ghosts and empty suits of armor
And dolls.
Brooms.
Yep. I hate that you picked.
I've
You
got the one
what?
broom. I've got the one broom. We're good.
And as you look
the-
over, this woman is holding a broom that is like still from time to time trying to dart away from her hands.
You found that in this house.
Yep. I wrangled it to be my bitch.
Well, you can count me in. I don't know what you guys are doing, but if there's cool stuff in here like that, I'm all game.
We're looking for a kid named Walter. It's the little girl and boy's brother.
Mostly trying to figure out how to get out of here. It seems like someone's doing something to make all these things magic and animated, so we need to figure out what is going on. And if we find Walter, great.
Okay, so who are these people? Like, are any of these people that I'm with magical? Because satyrs
Yes,
are kind
I-
of magic, right?
Satyrs are fey. So,
Mhm.
like, for you going on a walk and then winding up somewhere else you shouldn't be, not actually that weird.
I've read the Chronicles of Narnia in character, actually. So is anybody else here like fae or like in tune with magic, like a wizard or
Nope, not me.
no?
Claire,
I'm Kalishtar.
I'm a warlock.
I don't know. I feel like seeing somebody holding a magic broom that they found in a house that appeared out of nowhere is enough to get my hands kind of clasped together, rubbing slightly.
Well, I'm not magical. I just wrangled this broom.
Yeah, that
so
broom is interesting.
Mine.
I'm gonna ask. So do you talk to the broom?
No, I don't.
I wouldn't give.
You can't answer for the broom.
You
So we're
ask.
looking for a little boy. Wait. So there's 3 kids out in this mansion that appeared out of nowhere, and you guys thought it would be a good idea to come up here?
There's only 2 kids, but yeah.
Honestly, there's not really a lot of information, and if we don't do something, we're just going to be stuck here forever. So that's more why we came in here.
But there's a rope.
Yeah, we
That's-
put that there.
we put that there, sweetie.
Can't you climb back down it?
We're not stuck in the mansion. We're stuck in the woods. I'm gonna cast Spare the
Oh.
Dying on myself and just face palm.
Hey DM, real quick. Are we assuming that we completed a long rest before we met? Oh wait, we don't.
No, we're about to long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys haven't even left the room yet.
No.
We're not leaving the room. I'm on the bed. I'm comfy.
What's your name?
Bovin. My name is
Bovin.
Bovin.
Bo.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. Are you from around these parts? Because I sure am.
No.
Well. So, I'm assuming it's late at night, right?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, yeah. It sounded like you guys were tired, and let me tell you, my night, although maybe not as interesting as yours yet, has been long.
Plenty of room. We're trying to stick together a little bit just because there's dangerous stuff everywhere.
Thanks for reassuring me.
Oh, there's a monster in the basement.
That's a good point. That's a good thing to bring up.
Oh.
Ooh, we
So-
have like tinder and stuff. I'm gonna throw it over by where the fireplace is, and stay in my bed.
The broom looks terrified.
mean-
Tallow asks Deacon if if he requires a long rest.
No, not at all.
Because Tallow's a little wary of this newcomer and would like to have somebody that could keep an eye on us while we sleep.
Oh, so I don't get first
Yeah.
watch. I see how it is.
Also,
Is it because I have
think
hooves?
I only need 4 hours. Oh wait, no, I'm not an elf. I changed.
Bro, I have horns. It's cool.
I noticed that. Sonny, what is that? Stop it.
Oh, my scout.
But yeah, I'll take first watch.
All right, so y'all get ready to go to
Well-
sleep.
Whoa, wait. Can I like? This is like an attic, right?
Yes.
Can I like walk around the attic just like before everybody passes out, just to like figure out where, in the name of all that is holy, I am?
Fair enough. Sure, if you like to.
So like, I just want to walk around and see like, so I'm right there. Oh, can I have control
I
of
will-
my character?
You should be able
We
to.
haven't explored the upper floor much yet. Gonna throw
Yeah.
that out there.
Can I
Right.
just
Like
click
a-
and drag?
You should be able to.
No,
Or
it's
you
not
use
letting me.
arrow keys too if you have
Let me
your
double
character
check
selected.
it. Oh,
No.
weird. Determining character
Nope,
settings.
Andrew broken you.
I done broke it. I done broke it. Edit. Can be edited and controlled by all players.
It is not letting me.
Maybe through like the doorway or something.
I
then?
could click and drag other people.
Odd.
Oh, what the?
I deleted you. Get the fuck out of my game.
Goodbye. Okay, well, I don't need that. So I just want to like, so I'm gonna like walk. So I came in that window, right? The one that I was right by.
Oh, he might not have been able to move out that window because I can't even go out that window from inside.
So I'm assuming I'm inside now. I crawl through the window. I'm in this room packed full of weird people and a valley girl. And then there's that door going out. So I just kind of want to like walk through there and kind of see like what this house looks like. And
Sure.
so like, is it really old and like dilapidated?
Parts of it are, yes. You can tell at one point in time this is a very well made, well taken care of house. Even the room you were just in, while it's dusty and has a bunch of cobwebs, everything in there still looks well made and well maintained. It's just like it hasn't been cleaned in a while, like nobody's been there.
It's like dusty.
Yeah, as you walk out into the attic hall, it is choked with dust and cobwebs, but there's nothing more than that. That being said, there is a door here, a window there, and another door here that you can see from there.
Okay. And I'm just gonna like walk down the hallway a little bit and like by the door. And what's to the left of me now?
To the left, you can see another door here and another door there. Sorry, let me give you your torch again. It got deleted.
Okay, I could see it on the stream
Buzz-a-bear.
though. Okay, so it's just like a very, very small like attic area where it has like a small hallway and then a small room.
What it appears to be.
Okay. Can I jiggle some door handles and see if any of them are open?
So the one directly in front of you, as you go to jiggle that door handle, it does not turn.
Okay, so that one's locked. What about the one above me? Or to
Above
the
you?
right of me down the hall?
You turn the handle and it opens up.
Okay. and I just want to like open it up and like see what's in it. Okay, it's just another small room.
Yep, it's a web-filled room that contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, and an empty wardrobe. I know words.
Okay. So I guess I'll close that up and then check the one behind me.
You open that room,
What?
and there's a dusty chamber that is packed full of old furniture. There's chair, coat racks, standing mirrors, even dress mannequins. They're all draped in white sheets near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets. There's a wooden trunk.
So a wooden trunk.
What is
Get
your
a
passive perception?
It is 12.
12. Even with a 12, with that torchlight helping you out, as you look at that trunk, you see sticking out the lip of it is what looks to be like old bed sheets with blood on it.
Oh, that's ominous. I guess I'll go up to the trunk and see if it's locked.
It is unlocked.
Okay. So I'm just gonna call down the hall, like outside of the room. Like, have you guys looked around up here?
We're trying to sleep first. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Well, if you hear me screaming, I'm sorry. And then I'm just gonna open up the trunk.
All right, you open up the trunk, and there is stuffed and wrapped up in bedding is a grown woman.
Is this like a large trunk, like one of those like kind of classic antique trunks that people would use to like?
Yeah,
move
it's
stuff?
like a foot locker. Like
Oh,
she
okay.
really shouldn't fit in here, but somebody definitely made her. And as you open it up, there's just the smell of rot and decay. But you can tell it's just at first glance, it's been quite a while.
Well, I'm going to. Does she have anything like on her, like jewelry or?
She seems to be in a maid's garb, but that's about it. You can make me an investigation check if you'd like to know more.
Investigation.
That will require getting a little bit more handsy, though.
So that is a 12.
All right, 12. As you look her over, and you looking for things that a pickpocket and thief would look for, you're kind of like feeling up her arms, you know, looking around her neck where like jewels and stuff would be. You do notice that there is a spot on her finger that looks less colored, less tan than the others, and looks like there's possibly where a ring used to be, though it's not on the traditional like ring finger. It is on her middle finger instead. And it looks like it used to be pretty sizable by the amount of space that it took up, but is currently missing.
Okay. And so everything else is just kind of like dusty stuff wrapped up and like mannequins that are draped over.
From what you can tell. Also, just do that investigation check. You're not sure how many times, but this woman was definitely stabbed to death.
Oh, lovely. Wolves don't have thumbs. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to go over to one of the mannequins and I'm going to like pull the sheets off of it just to see what's under it.
All right, you pull one of the sheets off, and there is just a standard wooden mannequin.
No clothes or anything?
No clothes. There seems to be a few pins left in it.
Lame. Okay, I guess I'll head back out and kind of like walk up to everybody and be like, any of you find a ring?
Sleeping? Are you not understanding right now?
You're not sleeping yet.
Wait,
It's been
Tallow?
5 minutes.
I'm going to go ahead and move you back. So, As Bovin leaves the room to go talk to other people, and you let them pass, the specter from before rises up through the floor and looks you in the eye. What part of get me my son back did you not understand? And now you let another person into this house with their clodding hooves tracking in mud that I will have to clean. And you let them just move around my body.
He's here to help in a roundabout way.
You better hope so. Or I will take all of you with me. And then she'll fade back out of existence.
So I'm just like asking anybody if they've checked that room yet, or like, guys just come into
Hey.
this room, or
So about that rest, guys, we might want to get moving or something because that ghost just appeared again.
I'm gonna peel the cucumbers off my eyes.
Ghost? There's a ghost? Wait, you saw a
just,
ghost right now? What?
Yeah, I was following. Yeah, she just threatened to take us all with her. I don't know what she means by that, but
Well, I think I might have a little bit of insight with possible ghosts. There's a dead person in that chest over there.
that was her. Yep, she told me that. Yep, don't need
Oh.
insight. Just needed her to tell me that.
Oh.
She made it abundantly clear. She did not like you, by the way, touching her. So thanks for that, Bover.
Okay, well, I heard of ghosts, but I didn't know that you were actively talking with them and they were actively telling you not to touch their body, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, there's a dead person there, so that might be their I heard if you burn it, maybe they'll just go on to the afterlife, right?
I don't think that would be a good idea right now.
Okay. I'm gonna say that there's like this. I was like, yeah, she's pretty nasty, but there's like a spot on her finger where a ring used to be that was most definitely taken within a more recent than her dying amount of time. But she didn't seem to be married. It wasn't on her, ring finger. So I don't know if that has any importance, but I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see anything. Especially if she's mad at me.
I feel like there's two options. We either climb back out of this house and take a long rest, or we forego and go down to the basement. Because we can't long rest while she's here. She'll probably be too upset about that. But we also can't we probably don't want to waste our health if we're not actually going to have an opportunity to rest.
So I can tell that they've been like in a fight, right?
Yes and no. A few of them look a little scrapped up. Tallow, you can see, has like bruises and stuff that is starting to like really start like swell up on their face.
From headbutting armor, by the way. It was pretty sick.
My fancy clothes over my chainmail are like torn a little bit because I almost died.
Deacon actually has blood all over him from getting bit by wolves earlier.
It was gross.
Wait, wolves exploded on him?
No, he exploded on himself.
Oh, well then.
That's his blood.
So I'm just gonna kind of like let me see. I have a short-sword dagger. So I'm just gonna like rest my hand on my short sword, which I'm assuming is at my waist, like on a what do you call it? Whatever. And I'm gonna be like, well, I'm down for whatever.
What do you guys think? Deacon?
I'm thinking hard.
Deacon said he had to let the dogs out.
Oh, oops.
Oh.
I'm back. I just didn't know what what was I thinking?
So I found a dead lady in a trunk. Apparently said dead lady in spectral form showed themselves to Tallow and were very upset that I was, possibly trying to find jewelry. And and then here we are. So
I feel like the choices are, which you guys can decide, is either that if we want this long rest, we really want it, we have to climb back down the road, or she's probably going to come kill us. Or we can go into the basement, or we can keep exploring the house, but I feel like we're slowly going to have less and less health to work with.
I mean, we do need to go back down anyway, right? To get downstairs because the stairs are broken, right?
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's gonna be a whole nother journey.
Right, let's
were you guys just ready to sleep while you were trying to help these kids that are outside waiting to come in and find their brother?
And they've been there for a while.
Kind of.
Okay, that's fair. They kind of creep me out too.
You guys, are we foregoing the rest?
I mean, me personally, I don't need it, but you guys might. It's more up to you guys. Like, I'm not thinking about getting stabbed by a ghost.
Okay. Well,
I've got a broom. I don't know if that's helpful.
I feel like we could keep going. I'm just worried about not having. But really, I'd only have 2 spell slots, so it's probably good how it is.
Okay.
Alright.
So I guess
Yeah,
I guess all the fire you started we're gonna pee on then.
No.
So, are we going downstairs? Or are we going? What are we doing?
I need to at the door a little bit. It's the last one up here we haven't checked, so I figure we should be thorough real quick, at least on this floor. Who's our buff?
The one that who's gonna break down the door? Wait,
Yeah.
don't I have lockpicks in my burglar's pack?
You do.
I'm gonna shove past everybody and scoff at somebody saying buff, and I'm gonna try to pick.
You do it.
Well, okay, so is it jammed or is it locked?
As you turn the door handle, it rattles, but it does not let go. So that would mean it's locked.
Okay, so yeah, I'll try to pick the lock.
All right, go and roll me a thieves tool check.
Oh, where the fuck is that?
I put it on your character sheet. It should be towards the bottom left of the first page.
Aha. 16. Wait. Oh, I have. Yeah, so I have advantage, so 16.
How do you have
Right?
advantage?
Well, it rolled 2. Or is this
Oh, it does that automatically. So you just take the one on the left.
Oh. Ooh, you take the one on the left. Okay, yeah, so...
This is the first roll.
Okay, so 13.
13. Do we want to retroactively guidance that?
No.
Retroactively say that 13 didn't happen and that 16
Tallow
did.
pushes this satyr to the side, and
I'll give a little guidance.
makes ready to bash this door down.
I'm bad about it. I wasn't thinking about it, but thank you for the
All right.
reminder.
Apparently I missed something with doors, apparently.
No, you missed the DC only by a little bit. That's why I was trying to see if you want to retroactively guidance it.
I know, I just didn't think about it.
It's all good. So you go to do the lockpicks, and unfortunately you can't just quite get it. And eventually Tallow kind of just taps you on the shoulder, and she goes, "Let me try." If you'd like to bash the door down, you can go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Okay.
All right, 24. That'll do it. You heave back with your foot, and firemen's kick the door in. And
Oh no.
That
inside,
dead people.
This room contains a bricked up window flanked by 2 dusty wood frame beds, sized for children. Close to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides, and the dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons, wearing tattered but familiar clothing.
Oh,
The smaller of
Is
the
it the
2
two kids?
cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Ooh. Are these the kids outside?
Judging by the clothing and the doll, you would assume so.
I knew those kids were creepy.
Okay.
Oh, they lied to us.
Wait, but they didn't. They
No, no,
didn't
no,
like
no.
give off
They
any
didn't
like
understand.
spectral
No,
appearance
They
when.
believed it. They don't know they're dead.
Oh,
Oh.
Tracy, how insightful of you.
Oof.
Uh,
So I have the doll.
put it in there.
So. Okay.
How do you have the doll?
I put a doll in my inventory a while ago.
Yeah. The one that stared at us.
Yes, from that room. Yeah.
Maybe that will be good enough. Maybe we should bring it outside.
I'm just curious how to interact with. So they're clutching a doll that looks like the one I have.
No. So, when you guys met Thorn outside, he was holding a stuffed bear.
Okay.
The smaller of the 2 figures is still holding a stuffed bear.
Okay.
Oh.
Aw.
What a fucking buzzkill, bro. I was just trying to get some loot.
What is the thing like across from the dollhouse?
That looks like a toy chest.
Oh. Could I look inside of it for like whatever ring he said to look for?
Sure.
Wait. The little boy was telling you to look for a ring?
No, you just said it.
Oh, okay.
when You came in.
Thought there was some deeper connection here.
So, so
Yeah.
masculine. You said that you wanted to check the toy chest, right?
You gotta tell me what to roll: investigation or perception.
Well, neither. I just wanted your character in the right position for while you were doing it.
No,
Uh,
I'm doing it with magic hands.
As you go to touch the chest, Rose and Thorn rise up from their corpses. The spiritual forms as they rise up as translucent ghosts. And Thorn just goes, "Stop it! Those are mine!"
Oh, sorry. I was just admiring them. Very lovely. You have a great collection.
Thank you. What are you doing in our house?
Oh, we're just, we're the extra help. There's some events going on. We're just here to help clean things up. A little deep cleaning. Nothing to worry about. Anyways, you kids, I'm sure it's about bedtime. It's late. I'll be going. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving.
Thorn is almost nodding along as you're saying this. She's like, "Yeah." But Rose is actively rolling her eyes at you.
I thought they told us to come in here.
They did.
It's our same.
Children are so simple-minded. They don't even know what they want.
I thought you guys asked us to come in here.
Rose speaks up at this point. "I've never seen you a day in my life."
Oh no,
Or
they're crazy.
Not life.
But we met you outside. You told us to come look for your brother.
No, we didn't. What happened to
Walt-
Walter?
You told us to come look for Walter.
Wait, no? What'd you do to Walter?
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
I think
I'm gonna
the maid
take.
has her.
I'm going to like just take a moment to think about what I've gotten myself into and how I've met these people all of like 30 minutes ago, maybe.
As you start backing out of the door, Rose follows you. What's
Me?
wrong with Walter?
That's what we're here to find out. If you want to just come look out this window real quick, I'm gonna try and lead it over to the window where they're standing.
Okay. The two of you go to that window, and as you look down, they're not down there.
That is a pickle.
And as you
This
guys are
is
in this
where-
room,
Mm,
the door closes behind you, slams shut. And she looks you in the eye and she goes, "Where is my brother?" And that's where we're going to end it for now.
you know what?
Oh no.
You had me in the first half. Not gonna lie.
They're crazy. They're crazy.
Wait, why don't they know where their brother is?
Well, I can almost assure you he's fucking dead.
Oh, I already knew that. The maid wants her. Him? It. Walter can be a girl's name, right?
Why is the maid haunting this house? That's fucking rude. That's not even hers.
Oh, Walter's her baby, apparently.
Ooh, the plot
Oh, wait,
thickens.
you don't know that.
All right.
I'll
Everybody have a
figure
good
it out in
time?
retrospect. I'm ready.
Well
I'm ready to slap the shit out of some ghost kitties.
They're brother.
Well, I feel like I fucked up by following you down to this room.
Hey,
Maybe.
I was just gonna let sleeping dogs lie, but
I
somebody
know!
wanted in.
I was backing out of that.
Yeah, Morgan, he wanted in the room.
I guess.
Okay.
So when
well,
you see dead people, don't bring up other dead people. Okay.
yeah, man. Also, don't touch their shit. Apparently, I'm gonna call the Ghost Adventures team and get them on the case.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to do an outro type dealio.
Children.
Hi. Thanks. This was only supposed to be a one shot, but obviously we got a little waylaid with some other things, so it's gonna be a 2-shot, maybe even a 3-shot, depending on how quickly they go. I had a lot of fun with this. I think they did too, and if you did, you should like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, give us a follow. We're 35 out of 50 towards affiliate. I believe it's 50. So we're like 70% of the way there. So any help that you can give would be awesome. We appreciate you. We love you. And have a good night.